Good evening, viewers, and welcome to today's edition of the news. First, a look at the headlines. Meghalaya TMC President Charles Pingrope hints at the possibility of joining the Congress party in the future. Northeastern Institute of Ayurveda and Homeopathy students ends their hunger strike following assurance from the Ministry of Ayush. Opposition TMC leader Charles Pingrope calls for an end to VIP culture in the state. And Meghalaya Governor C.H. Vijayashankar emphasizes support for persons with disabilities on International Day of Persons with Disabilities. And now the news in detail. Trinamool Congress President Charles Pingrope has hinted at the possibility of joining the Congress party in the future. While he has not made a definitive decision, Pingrope acknowledged growing speculation following the defection of certain 100 TMC workers to Congress. He clarified that he has not set any condition for the MPCC Chief Vincent Pala's exit before his potential move.
You're ready to work with him?
I'm ready to work with anybody. Who am I? I'm just a member. I've not been contacted officially by anybody, whether it's Congress or the NPP or the BBP. No one has contacted me officially or the vision. I have not given that a thought because I'm still the president of the TMC. No, nothing else. But a registered member.
Yes. So also that there have been.
But please don't write he's joined. Okay.
The 8 MD homeopathy students of Northeastern Institute of Ayurveda and Homeopathy have called off their indefinite hunger strike following a meeting with the Under-Secretary to the Ministry of Ayush, assured the students that their pending stipends would be disbursed and confirmed the ongoing affiliation process of their PG courses with NEIAH. The students have been protesting for better financial and academic support.
They were there. Then we joined them, and then they came over here with the law, with the democratic way, under the guidance of all our respected seniors. We established that we are winning it. It's a huge victory. You should celebrate it.
हर चीज कुछ रीजन की वजह से होता है. इस प्रोटेस्ट की वजह से बहुत कुछ चीजें बदल जाएंगी शायद इस कॉलेज में. अगर ये स्टाइपेंड हमारा मंथली हो जाता, सब कुछ सही रहता, हो सकता था बहुत सारी चीजें कॉलेज में वैसे ही चलती रहती, जैसे स्टूडेंट्स का फैकल्टी का प्रॉब्लम है और भी बहुत सारे इश्यूज हैं, है ना.
ये सिर्फ हमारी जीत नहीं है, ये आप सबकी जीत है.
Amid all the turmoil in the Northeastern Hill University, NEIAH, Education Minister Rakam Sangma has said that the central government must resolve the issues dogging the atmosphere in the varsity in the interest of the students. The students of the university are on a war path, with the Vice-Chancellors demanding his removal along with other alleged illegal appointees. Reiterating that the government of Meghalaya has limited role in the functioning of the central university, he said the centre at the earliest must decide on what is the best interest of the students, even as he added that the voice of the agitating students must be heard no matter whether their demands are genuine or not.
Things shouldn't happen, and I don't know the issue, what is the issue really it is, but we want, we have communicated, our Honorable Chief Minister has already communicated many times to the central government that this issue to be resolved at the earliest. I think the Minister of Education, Government of India, should decide accordingly what is the best to at the interest of the students. So I don't know the report of the inquiry committee, irrespective of the outcome of the inquiry committee. So any decision made by the Ministry of Education, Government of India should be according to the strictness of the environment of the state.
Trinamool Congress State President Charles Pingrope today emphasized the need for a dedicated infrastructure in each district to rehabilitate drug addicts. Speaking to the media, he stressed that the government cannot solely rely on private enterprises for this issue. Pingrope acknowledged the efforts of NGOs working to combat drug menace, but urged the government to monitor and support their initiatives while ensuring proper use of funds.
And some of the suggestions which were raised by the honourable members from the opposition are very valid, where we need to create infrastructure in every district that can accommodate the drug users and addicts to be rehabilitated. We can't depend just on private enterprise at all. There are NGOs who are also very genuine, who are working, and I'm in touch with them also, who are doing it with their own expenses, with no help from the government. However, the department can always tie over the NGOs, but keep a tab on what they're doing and a record of everything. You just can't give them the funds and then you close your eyes and turn around and expect that the funds to be used judiciously.
Amid growing speculation about Dr. Mukul Sangma's political trajectory, National People's Party NPP leader and Cabinet Minister Rakam A. Sangma has categorically dismissed the likelihood of the former Meghalaya Chief Minister returning to the Congress. Drawing parallels with the political journeys of stalwarts like Captain Williamson Sangma and late P.A. Sangma, the NPP leader expressed confidence that Dr. Sangma would continue to force his path forward.
A new house? I don't think so. So there are many leaders who decide to stand on his own and will decide his future. So I think hardly like the Captain Sangma never gone back to APSLC. P.A. Sangma never went back to the Congress, right? So like the P. Chithambaram, the former Chief Minister of the Jammu Kashmir, the many leaders has already exodus from Congress. So these things happen, new people will come in, join. But the leaders build their new house sometime good.
Nongthamai legislator Charles Pingrove today called for an end to VIP culture in the state. His statement comes amidst public outrage over the practice, which has recently been linked to a tragic incident involving the death of a bike rider. Pingrove joined the growing chorus of voices urging a shift away from such elitist practices.
VIP culture, it shouldn't exist. Not only in Shillong or Meghalaya, anywhere. It shouldn't exist. I have seen a member of Parliament of the EU when I was in Brussels. All he had to show that he was a member of Parliament was a sign P, which someone told me that's member of Parliament, on his nameplate in the car, and he was driving his car himself.
A devastating fire broke out in Puryang village, Morenkening constituency on the evening yesterday, destroying the belongings of Kong Riburom Karngi. While the fire severely damaged the house and its contents, no injuries or casualties were reported. Local MLA Ba Hevingstone Kharpran responded immediately, but due to the area's lack of fire service infrastructure, it took some time for the firefighters to arrive. He has called on the government to improve fire services in the region as such incidents are becoming increasingly common.
Assembly, Deputy Chief Minister in charge of home. Wang Malayok Chaka, but China in the emergency first station. Hero Manta Pat Kampat Long Kampat Chiagataka first station, but Kabasongo along by a Poshkaposi Chia Kumini Chia, in the Katong Tanjuni. Then Nakatang, so play one appeal, extra card, department concern, but concept no Eganica, Kapan China in the emergency first station for Monkaning, Kangbanka Latirap Kalwan Kamstead.
The Department of Social Welfare, Government of Meghalaya, marked the International Day of Persons with Disabilities with the theme Amplifying the Leadership of Persons with Disabilities for an Inclusive and Sustainable Future. During the event, Meghalaya Governor C.H. Vijay Shankar highlighted the importance of family dedication in supporting individuals with disabilities. He urged the collective responsibility of the government bodies and NGOs in ensuring proper care for these individuals. The governor assured assistance from the Raj Bhavan and the Government of India, including the initiatives for eye replacements to improve the lives of those in need. Meanwhile, in a program that was held at Sajer Community Hall, Nongpo, the event was attended by Nongpo MLA as the chief guest. In his address, Mayor Ilbon's aim emphasized the importance of treating individuals with disabilities with equality and respect.
It is our responsibility to see that. It is a government responsibility, not only government responsibility, some of the NGOs, they had come here. More than the government, they are serving to this mankind. Even any responsible person, it is his responsibility to see that that child should also lead normal life.
Mara kata kani kijing kenmau ya kani kesegi ke bakarpang kelai tarik ban kesnem kolong ban kersi utia ban kenmau yagi ba ide ban shim yagi kaju bat kiwi pat ki babiang yagi dekhot.
The All Jayantia Muster Roll Workers and Labour Union today sent a reminder letter to the Chief Minister and to the Minister in charge Labour Department on their grievances that they face. Speaking to the media at Shillong Press Club, K.L. Parriott, advisor of the union, requested the government to do justice and pay accordingly. He cautioned that if the government fails to fulfil their demands by December 17, they will hold for hunger strike here in the city.
If we're not clear before Christmas or this third quarter, then we have to start our agitation. So that was we had decided to start it from 7th of December 2024. We'll come to Shillong and we make a request to all the muster workers engaged in various departments, whole of Meghalaya, to join us in this agitation so that justice will prevail, and also the government will understand that we are the workers who give our daily work to the government.
In a World AIDS Day event held at the aim of Hema Nongstoin Office, District AIDS Control Officer Dr. R.H. Basaimoit shared that 19 individuals in West Khasi Hills District have been diagnosed with HIV/AIDS. The event, organised by the Hinnuthrep Youth Council and several local health organisations, aimed to raise awareness about HIV/AIDS transmission, prevention and treatment. Dr. Basaimoit urged the public to avoid discrimination against those living with the virus. Chief guest Dr. W. Stunga also discussed preventive measures and treatment options during the event. Meanwhile, World AIDS Day was also observed in Ribhoi district. Umroy MLA Damanbait Lamare emphasized public awareness and personal responsibility in preventing HIV/AIDS. He also called for greater support and inclusion for those living with the HIV. And now here is the weather report. The minimum temperature recorded was 8.2 degrees Celsius, while the maximum temperature was 19.2 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity in the morning was 36%, while in the evening it stood at 52%. The forecast: dry weather is likely to occur at most places. Shallow to moderate fog is likely at isolated places. And before we wind up, a look at the headlines once again. Meghalaya TMC President Charles Pingrove hints at the possibility of joining the Congress party in the future. Northeastern Institute of Ayurveda and Homeopathy students ends their hunger strike following assurance from the Ministry of Ayush. Opposition TMC leader Charles Pingrove calls for an end to VIP culture in the state. And Meghalaya Governor C.H. Vijayashankar emphasizes support for persons with disabilities on International Day of Persons with Disabilities. And that's a wrap of today's edition of the news. Thank you very much for joining us, and from all of us here, it's wishing you good night.